Hello. Welcome to Ressa Baybie channel. I do apologize because, guys, I have lost access to my account. So I no longer have access to my first channel, Ressa Baybie. So I now have to start a new one. So here we are. I wanted to update you guys with a lot of things, but I'm first gonna, talk about what's going on with me, where I'm at right now, and yeah, I just basically go from there. And yes, I am recording this from a bathroom because it's actually almost midnight right now, and it's the only good lighting in the whole house right now. So I'm gonna go with that. And since gaining access to this channel, I decided that right away I'm gonna put out a video without any delays. So that's what I'm doing. So yeah, welcome to my channel, and starting from scratch, starting brand new, and just going from there and see how things go. So I left Calgary and I went to Ontario, and I've been in Ontario for about 3 years now. And since being on Ontario, it just gave me a chance to get away from everything, because if you're in a city where you know everybody, well, if you know most people, and it's the type of city where it all has to do with going out, doing this and doing that, and not really giving you the chance to focus on yourself, then it's always good to just take some time off from people and get to know yourself. So during the time that I was on Ontario, it was a really good time away from people. I got to know myself more. I got to know my strengths, my weaknesses, what I like, what I don't like, you know what I mean? So during that 3 years, it honestly changed me for the better, and it made me realize what I deserve as a person, because I feel like when I was here, I didn't really get a chance to know myself when I was here in Alberta. So getting away from Alberta really gave me a chance to get to know myself. So since being here, honestly, when I came here, for whatever reason, I expected people to be the same. Well, not the same, but I thought things are going to be changed for the better. So I was invited out to go to a longtime friend engagement party. So when I went there, I don't know if it's just me or if that's just how things are now, but the vibe was completely different when I was there. Like, it just seems like people made enemies with each other, and a lot of people that used to hang out together before, they no longer hang out, and it was sad to see that. So it was a lot of tension, I would say, when I was there, and it was almost uncomfortable that I couldn't even stay for the whole party. So yeah, when I was there, it's just the vibe was different, people were different. It seems like people just got more hateful, and I don't know, for whatever reason, it wasn't the vibe that I was expecting, but now I know what's up, so I'm gonna make sure I stay on my own lane. I always do that. I stay on my own lane, focusing on my business. That's another thing that I wanted to talk about, is that now I own an online store where I sell fitness wear, I sell jewelry, I sell pet supplies, accessories, I sell kitchen equipment. So there's a lot of things that I sell on my online store. Please check it out at Ressa Baybie. So that's Ressa, R-E-S-S-A, Baby, B-A-Y-B-I-E-E .myshopify.com. I'll make sure to put a link below so you can check out my online store. And it's just a really good online store where it gives you really good products and gifts without the huge not hashtag, oh my god, look at me still thinking about Instagram, but without the huge price tag. So that's what my online store is about. So yeah, so that's what I'm going to focus on during the time that I'm here. I'll make sure that I stay on my own lane, stay on a secluded area. Thank God my prayers have been answered. When I came down here, I was looking for a place that's gonna be far away from people, and I have found that. And so now that I found that place, I'm gonna be making sure that I meditate more, stay on my own lane, focusing on my online store, and just working low key, doing my own thing, you know. So I'm excited for that. So it looks like this Saturday is gonna be my moving day. So on Saturday I am out of Edmonton. I'll be in Calgary. I found a place, so I'm gonna stay there, and it's gonna be really secluded. And the other thing that's new with me that's going on is my dog. So I don't know if you guys have seen, I've posted up that I'm putting up my dog for adoption. And a lot of people are asking me, why are you doing that? You know, that's your dog, you had it forever, it's your baby. And I understand, yes, I did have her for a while, but during those 3 years that I did have her, it made it really difficult for me to travel. So now I'm at the point of my life where traveling is gonna be necessary. So I'm gonna be traveling a lot. I'm gonna be traveling out of the country, I'm gonna be traveling out of the city, and it's gonna be really unfair for me to keep my dog and having her like basically being left every other week. That's not gonna be good for her. She does need a stable home, and it's a sacrifice that I'm making for her that is gonna benefit her in the long run. Yes, it's gonna be sad for her at first to find a new family, to be with a new family, but eventually she's gonna love them and she's gonna get used to having that new family. So that's what's going on right now, and why I have decided to give up Nova is because she needs stability, and with my travel schedule that is coming up, I'm not going to be able to take care of her the way that I used to. So yes, I'm going to be sad about it. I thought about it a long time before I came to this decision. Like I thought about it for a while, but it's going to be the best decision for her. So that's another change that I'm going to go through right now, is having to put my dog for adoption, and going through that process and finding her a family that works for her. And it looks like by the end of this month, a shelter, if it opened up a spot for her, once they take her in, they're gonna retrain her and they're gonna find her a family that works for her. And I trust them with that process. So that's why it's really good for me to go through the shelter, like the Calgary Humane Society. She's on the wait list right now with them. So after she goes through that wait list and it's her turn, then they're gonna match her up with a family. So I trust them with that process, and I trust them with my dog during that time, for them to actually take good care of her and make sure that she's lined up with a good family. So that's another thing that's changing with me. So with this new channel, what I'm going to be talking about is I'm going to talk about my fitness line. So you guys are going to be seeing me wear my fitness line and showcasing exactly what I'm selling, so you guys can see it on my body and see how it looks like, and make a decision for yourself if it's something that you want. And I'll also be talking a lot about spirituality, because I find that there's a lot of people out there that are honestly if you don't have religion or anything that you believe in behind you, that you're really gonna end up lost. So I find that it's really good to be self-aware and practice spirituality, so that way you're not lost or defeated or even bitter, because this life is hard. Like when I came back, there's a lot of bitter people a lot of bitter people that actually need spirituality. So I'm gonna try to find a way to bring us together, because I feel like it's important that we're all together. The other thing that I'm gonna work on is my tattoo. I've been meaning to get tattoos for years. For years I've been saying, I'm gonna get a tattoo, I'm gonna get a tattoo, get a tattoo. I've got 2 so far before, and now I did my 3rd one recently, and my 3rd one is my biggest one yet that I've got. It took an hour. I actually sat for an hour feeling this pain, and I didn't cry until about the end. The last 5 minutes I cried, because there was a part of my tattoo where he had to go over it. So it was almost like adding salt to injury because it was painful. It was really, really painful. So I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna make sure that my boobs is covered so you guys can see exactly what I got. Okay, I think it's safe now. So this is what I ended up getting. I'll try to zoom it in a little bit. So I got the pyramid eye. See? That's what I got. That's as much as I can show you right now. I don't want any like nipple to pop out and then boom, I have to get rid of the whole video because I've already been 10 minutes through this. So yeah, so that's what I ended up getting, and I'm really happy that I got it, and I sat through it and I survived it. So then my next tattoo that I'm getting is gonna be a full sleeve of something that really means something to me. My arm tattoo is gonna have to talk about spirituality as well. It's gonna show. I'm gonna keep it a surprise actually. I want to talk about it, but at the same time, I was like, maybe I should guys surprise you. So I'm gonna wait for this one to heal first because it's brand new. It's only been a day. So I'm gonna wait until it heals. I'm gonna work on designing the one for my hand for a full sleeve, and then once I have the design ready, I've already found the perfect tattoo artist that works really, really, really well with dark skinned people, and he is willing to work on everything that I need, including colors. He knows how to bring the colors out of dark skinned people, which is what I really like about him. So I can't wait to come back. Unfortunately, he's all the way in Edmonton, so even though I'm moving to Calgary, I will actually make the trip to come all the way down here to work with him on that. So you know, until the end of the year, I'm going to be sketching, working on what my full arm sleeve is going to look like, show it to him so that way he can get it done for me.